I just want to say, I know a lot of people have been affected by Grady, and I just want to say thank God for all that Grady has done so far. And would you all agree with me? Thank God for everything that Grady has done. And I'm sure in the future we'll still have Grady. I trust and believe that. And I was thinking before I came up here that back in 1971, I had a very fierce accident on Northside Drive. I and my father. A couple people died in the accident. I survived. He did too as well. But Grady was there for me. He was very poor, didn't have much money. And I'm sure a lot of people that come here sometimes are in that situation. So they can feel the same way that I feel today. That they're thankful. There's a lot of things that has going on with Grady, but I'm sure a lot of things can be corrected. The governor is really not doing a good deed as far as helping. And if you could finance an aquarium, build new roads, widen the expressway, build a lottery, and you can't help people that's dying, I think that people are more important than anything. And I never will forget something I said once, and there's a saying that I've always stood near. I said, I would never put people in ahead of anything. Money, materialistic, a car, nothing. I will let people come first. Yes, because there's nothing more important than people. There's nothing on this earth more important than this person and that person. Because we that made this earth. We made this board. We made this building. We put it together. Yes. So if we eliminate us, what we got left? In God we trust us on the dollar. But it seems like some people just cling to that dollar like it's theirs. These are taxpayers' money. Use this money to help someone.
See, my name is Neil Shulman. I walked into Grady Hospital as a medical student 38 years ago. And I can't understand why we don't put human life as the first priority. I don't understand. If you all can just take a minute and think of having a wife or a son who's at home dying and you have nothing you can do when you know there's a hospital 5 miles away that's taking care of somebody. If you can put yourself in that position, that's the only way you can understand. The people who put themselves in that position were in 1894 people who were all coming together to put something called Grady Hospital, or something like Grady Hospital together. They didn't do it with any business incentive. The lawyers didn't get paid for working on putting the hospital together. It was like Mother Teresa. The lawyers didn't get paid for doing consultations. There weren't big companies like Price Waterhouse that weren't get paid. They were all doing it for one goal, and that was because they felt that human life was more important. We've lost that sense of values. But I'd rather live in a state where I knew my neighbor wasn't dying than to be able to go to an aquarium.
The issue of healthcare is a national issue. We are fighting it here in Atlanta, but we are fighting it nationally. And we recognize that until this country goes to a national health care plan that recognizes that every person has a right to health care, we'll be battling. Now we're going to battle this Chamber of Commerce. We will battle every politician. We will battle every corporation who does not recognize that right.
But my concern is the patients. What are we going to do about the patients? When I worked here, my concern was the patients. I'm still concerned about the patient that don't have insurance. Myself, I am a Grady patient. I see all my doctors here. So I still want to know, what are we going to do about the patients?
Public, not private. The people over profit. Public, not private. The people over profit. Public, not private. The people over